everybody! Welcome back to another episode of DETV, the Dice Envy stream where we talk about dice and other things. Okay, first of all, big update. Yesterday, the final advent calendar got shipped out. So, all the way back from, I believe it was August when we started taking orders, 2,000 advent calendars later, we finally shipped out the final advent calendar order yesterday. It was like a USPS truck, chock full of boxes. It was amazing, glorious. Big ups to the team at the office who has spent 5 days a week for the last, sometimes 6 days a week. I'm pretty sure Maria came in on some weekends to just build brown boxes, pack these advent calendars, along with all the other dice and stuff that came with them, that people ordered with them. There's a lot of taping going on at the office. It's very loud around this time of the year. But yeah, thankfully, we're back down to just regular, crazy amounts of packing due to our sales that are going on right now. So, the tape sounds haunt our dreams, Maria says. She's not wrong. It is like packing tape, so if anyone's heard that, actually I do have some, but I'm not going to do that to you guys, especially not to Maria, who's like supposed to be safe from it right now. So yeah, all the advents are out. Very exciting. I cannot wait to see you guys start opening them. If you have yours, make sure you post, tag us at Dice Envy on Insta or Twitter or Blue Sky or Threads or wherever. And I will happily repost. And also, it brings us so much joy to watch you guys unpack them. So be sure to tag us. What else? Oh, also, we've got. What was I gonna say? I had a thought and I lost it. I'm gonna move on. Okay, so right, we're busy right now still because of sales. We've been running sales for the last 3 weeks. We started off with a mystery stone sale. We moved into 10-piece sale, and last week was metal sale, so all our metal dice are 20% off. And this week, the newsletter went out yesterday, sub-box sale. So this is for our 10-piece subscription box. Our 10-piece subscription box used to be called our Envy box, and it's a 10-piece polymer set every month delivered to your door. Now, normally this would be $160-ish, I think, or $143, I forgot the number. But for this week only, it's going to be $99 if you sign up for a whole year. So you're saving a butt ton of money. Wait, I think you're saving $140. I think it's even more. I'm going to do this math real quick. Let me take you off of here. So I feel like this is important, and I should have looked this up earlier. Let's see, I've got the link here, so just take me 1 second. Okay, so normally a 1-year prepaid plan, which we just launched last week, would cost you $143. Now, the reason I just got confused is because it's $240 worth of dice. So, like, if you bought a 10-piece set every month, it'd be $240 of dice. But since it's a subscription box, it's lower since you don't know what you're getting, and we're curating it for you. But it would be $143 if you got the whole year prepaid plan. But this week we're running the special, and that's $99 for a whole year of the 10-piece subscription box. I don't know if you guys already have one, but the subscription is a lot of fun. We work very hard throughout the year, and we do it like in batches. Like, we try to stay a couple quarters ahead and design and curate the dice to go out in these subscription boxes. We have 2 types of boxes. One is a 10-piece polymer. The other is typically an 8-piece metal set. And we put a lot of effort into this. And I'm going to show you guys some examples of what we've done in the past in just a minute. But here's the code. It'll be Box Loot if you want to sign up for this. This also, I will say, makes an excellent gift. So if you're starting your holiday shopping and you have a dice lover who, would appreciate 12 months worth of 10-piece dice sets from us, then this is the perfect time to go ahead and sign up for this, because it's much cheaper than usual. I scroll all the way down here. what's in the box. All right, so this is some examples. I believe this is the last 12-ish months of what we've put out. So a lot of things from the year 2024 and the end of 2023. You guys might remember Court of Fireflies, Tidal Tidings, Stormy Seas. We actually talked about those on the stream recently. So these are examples of what we would have received in the box this year. And if we go down, we hit Snow Mercy, which I believe was our December of last year. And so this digs a little bit back into 2023. But yeah, lots of variations. You can see we work really hard to like keep the colors mixed up, a lot of varieties, a lot of different techniques, ink colors, etc. We definitely, hit the favorites hard when we can. Blue, the cool colors are always very popular, so you'll always see a lot of blue, green, and purple from us. But, we definitely had some warm colors in here too, including our Caramel Cortados, which came out at the end of last year, which are obviously very warm colored, but also come in a whole different mold because they came in our coffee mold, which is super cool. We have 2 other dice sets in that coffee mold, Java Elemental and... Oh, we should have 3 more. No, we're out of 1. No, Taro Milk Tea was 1, Java Elemental, and... I can't think of it. Maria will remember and she'll let us know. Quick apologies if anyone hears a motor. There's like a kid on a dirt bike who's just running back and forth in my neighborhood. So, kudos to him. It's like the weather is great for it, but if you hear that, that's what it is. Caramel Cortados, Java Elemental, and one more. Oh, Pumpkin Dice Latte, duh. Pumpkin Dice Latte, which is seasonal. We only bring it out for the fall, winter season. So that'll be retiring probably in January. But anyway, yeah. Coffee mold. It was Dave, our founder's idea. And it's been a hit. It's been great. All right, so speaking of subscriptions, let's take a look at last month's, so October's subscription dice. And I'll show you both the 10-piece and the metal. And I want to just walk you through what to expect, especially for those of you who are watching this after the fact, if you did get a subscription with us. So to start, I don't have an example of the exact bag, but I have another bag that's sent through USPS from Dice Envy. But the difference will be if you get a subscription, it'll be a blue bag. It's our signature blue, not red. But it'll come in a bag like this. It's padded for the dice safety and has a nice little rip open. And then once you get in there, you'll find your receipt with the info. I believe, actually I don't think that the names are on there yet, because in the system they're just marked as the subscription box, so 10-piece monthly or metal monthly. But the dice will come in a velvet bag. This is our little drawstring velvet bag. He comes with every order we send out, including the subscription boxes. You'll either get 1 or 2 depending on how many we had and how the packing went that day. But yeah, great little bag, great dice holder, obviously. And inside of that, for our 10-piece, you'll find another bag. This holds it all together. This is how we store them in the office. And so you'll get this little guy too, holding all your 10-piece in. And then for most of our metal sets that we send out, they come individually wrapped. So each die is in its own little plastic baggie. And it's just an added layer of protection and another way for us to make sure we keep everything together. But yeah, so, you don't really keep these, but you can if you want, I guess. And then these are very cool. In every subscription bag that we send out a card that goes with the set of dice. So in this example, I get both sets sent to me. So I have both cards for both sets. And Maria, who is in the chat, writes a copy for each set. So it's got a title, it's got a blurb, it's got a detailed description of what the actual set is, and a reminder to show them off on socials because we like it when you guys tag us and things. And then on the back, Dylan takes pictures of the dice And he designs these cards and gets them printed. So you have a nice little picture. It's great if you want to like keep a log of everything you've gotten, have the name obviously associated with it. I've definitely talked to people who like, we've missed the card accidentally in packing and they've reached out and been like, hey, I didn't get my card. So they're very important to some people, including me. I use them in my filing system. So very handy dandy. Here's the one for Volcanic Ash. And I'll show you guys these in a minute. But yeah, so cool cards. Just put those there. And I'll show you, I keep having to remind myself, October's 10-piece dice set. So this is a great example. Actually, I'll move these. This is a great example of the kind of thing you can expect when ordering the 10-piece subscription box. And if you had yours and got them in October, you would have gotten this awesome set, Volcanic Ash. Let me just scan the chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right, so Volcanic Ash. I'm going to go ahead and read Maria's cool copy. The sky overhead darkens, unseasonal and sudden black clouds blotting out the sun. A fine shower of gray and white ash begins to fall. The sound of thunder, a massive quake. And, in the distance, a glow of red as lava begins its deadly slide down the mountain. Terrifying, beautiful. Harness the power of nature's fury with these volcanic ash dice, and let them be the only warning your foes get before you raze them to the ground. Dun dun dun! So much fun. These are so cool. They look painted like paint specks. Like if you're a painter and you paint houses for a living and you wear black overalls and you only paint white houses, this is what your pants would look like. It's so cool. We're calling them Volcanic Ash. They definitely have this ashy vibe. So neat. It like looks like something you would not want to breathe in, you know? And obviously the red inking is a good couple for this dice style. The dark black and the red ink. So cool. These are very like Sithy, so I'm a big fan. Yeah, and they look great on a red dice tray too. Look at that. Look at that combo. So nice. It's cool too because with all of our dice styles, the process isn't exact, especially with our polymer sets. And so you get a lot of variation. So like we just saw, there's a lot of variation from one side to the other of how much white speckle you get on these D20s. This is a chunk D20. And then like here's another good example. So here's our Infinity. And then on here it's like, whoa, so many specks. And then less on the other side. Anyway, a lot of fun. These are great. Volcanic Ash, perfectly named and copied. And they will end up, so another fun point about subscription boxes is they typically end up on our site for sale if we have leftovers, which usually we do, but sometimes we don't. They'll typically end up on our site like, I think it's 4 months after. So this hit in October. Well, yeah, this was October's box, so November, December, January, you probably expect to see these around February hit the site if we have leftovers, which I think for these we do. But, you know, we don't always have leftovers, so it's a good thing to note. Like, and we can take a look at some more of those from the past too in a minute. There's definitely some sets that we've sent out where like the margin was so narrow that they actually didn't hit our site, and that was the last time anyone saw them. So not to like do the whole FOMO thing, but if you are a subscriber, you will get some variations that no one will ever see again. So that's pretty cool. Let me get these out of here so I can show you our metal sets. And our metal set last month was Hanahaki. Ooh, excuse me, Hanahaki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. Metal, beautiful, floral dice. All right, before we go into the visuals here, I'm going to read this copy because it's also super cool. Hanahaki. Have you ever yearned? Have you ever loved someone so much you felt the love for them taking root in your chest, filling your throat, trying to burst forth from your lips every time you see them? Hanahaki brings a whole new meaning to the term lovesick, and whether it ends in blissful joy or beautiful tragedy, at least the flowers are pretty. So cute. Hanahaki, Maria informed me of this, is a disease. I think it's popular in Japanese animation fiction, I believe. And it's a disease where you throw up flowers because you're in a one-sided relationship, or like you have unrequited love. So you're really pining after someone who just sees you as a friend. And it hurts so bad. And the more it hurts, like the more you vomit flowers. And that's pretty beautiful. Like weird, but beautiful. So this is our representation of that. Some of you might recognize this mold as the same one as our Sakura set, and that's our cherry blossom set. But instead of bright silver, this is a matte black. Instead of inked in black, this is inked in white. And instead of pink cherry blossoms, it's the same floral pattern. Let me try to turn. There we go. It's the same floral pattern, but they're bright red flowers with bright green stems and leaves and stuff. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I love the matte black on this. I mean, it's just like sexy but deadly. It's awesome. Also a great match for the red dice tray. So yeah, this is our Hanahaki set. Custom, I think Dylan did these. Some of you might be old enough fans to remember when we only had this in a 7-piece set, and then I think it was last year, maybe beginning of last year or late 2023, or that, yeah, I meant that. Dylan did a custom D4 also to match, because we started doing 8-piece sets instead of 7-piece. So yeah, he did this to match. So cool, so pretty. I love the mat. Again, the Goths won this month. Yes, the Goths definitely won this month with Volcanic Ash and Hanahaki. Both beautiful black sets with deep bloody red. Very, very happy with both these sets. If you are like playing a vampire campaign, like a Strahd campaign with the flowers, I don't know. That's pretty perfect. And I don't know, the ashy one, I'm trying to think. Oh, like Avernus, like Descent into Avernus. That'd be perfect for Volcanic Ash. Alright, so that was October's subscription, 10-piece subscription box. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick and dirty giveaway, because I want to give away a free set of dice. Which dice am I going to give away? Let me think about that real quick. I'm going to give away a set of... I was just going through our records. Actually, I'm going to think. Maria, if you have any ideas, let me know. Maybe something festive. Maybe something like Christmassy. What would be good? I know we have... Well, no, I don't know we have. I'm going to wait for Maria to chime in. But we're going to decide what we're going to give away, and then we'll run a giveaway. Or sorry, we'll run the giveaway now. So the way that we're going to do the giveaway is by rolling a d20. So I believe it's just /roll. Let's see if I can test it. Is it roll or is it just d20? It's just /d20, I think. Oh, no, that didn't work. Sorry. Oh, no. I don't remember how to do it. I thought I knew. Hold on. Pause for... technological. There he goes. Elder Lurker got it. Oh, exclamation point. Duh, not /. Exclamation point D20. No spaces. Alright. So, Elder Lurker and Hello Bees, hold on, because I'm going to ask you to re-roll. So, I'm going to roll Hanahaki D20. And then after I roll, the first person to exclamation point D20 and match the roll gets a free set of dice. Which free set of dice? Maria's checking right now. But I'm sure it'll be a cool one because all our dice are cool. Alright, rolling. I got a 1. I rolled a nat 1. So, the first person to roll a nat 1 gets it. Let's see, I got a 14 from BB Dub. Let's see. They're gonna come in. Elder Lurker got a 10. A 13. Keep on going, guys. This is exciting. I'm so sorry I rolled a 1. This seems like the exact opposite of what we should be shooting for. There is a weird cooldown. Yep. Keep going, guys. I will definitely just take whoever gets it first. He's a 7. That's closer. If this gets ridiculous, I might just see whoever. Oh, a 2! Alright. 2's pretty good. I'm gonna let the rolls keep going for just a minute, but if we don't get any closer, then Elder Lurker's probably got it. 14. This is fun. This is exciting. I appreciate that everyone's participating. 14. 16. All right, while you guys keep rolling, I'm going to set this up for a second. Another 2. Got a 12. All right. Oh, Maria found a good match. So we'll send out a Snow Mercy and then a Snowfall Chonkfinity thrown in for funsies. 4. Oh, 4. The cooldown is festive. The cooldown is totally festive. 11. A 4 again. This is ridiculous. I promise I'll come up with a better system the next time we do something like this. 10. Let's see if I can get high enough here. I want to show off some of these. Oh, speaking of... Oh, wait, that's not Snow Mercy. Never mind. The one time you want to roll low. Yep, that's right, Maria. We got an 8. Honestly, whoever gets it first is going to get it. So if you guys want to keep doing this while I keep talking, that's fine. Alright, I'm just going to keep talking. You guys don't have to pay attention. Keep on rolling. Oh no, Hello Bees. Alright, everybody give Hello Bees a chance to roll. Everybody cool down for just a second so Hello Bees can roll. They haven't even gotten a roll through yet. 5. 18 Hello Bees. Come on. This is amazing. Can I roll? Maria will let me roll. D20. We'll let anybody roll now. Oh, Yondu Poppins close with a 3. Guys. Alright, I'm calling it. Elder Lurker, you rolled a 2. Somebody else rolled a 2. I'm gonna scroll up and see who that was. If I can find them. Elder Lurker and... Where's the other 2? Alright, somebody tell me who the other 2 was. Oh, BB Dub came on in right at the end here. Alright, BB Dub, you rolled the 1 on the D20. Elder Lurker and Farron Coon, I will also send you a little bonus set. The 3 of you, please email me at hello@diceenvy.com or rach@diceenvy.com because I need your info to send you dice. Yes, Maria, perfect. We'll do the chonkies for the 2s. So anyway, all 3 of you, thank you for rolling your little hearts out. Sorry about the cooldown thing that I wasn't aware of, but I'm not sure if we should fix it because it's kind of like hilarious. This is, actually, can I get higher? Maybe a little higher. This is my sorting system for our subscription box dice. So you can see it's 3x4, 12 slots for 12 months of the year. This box is 2002's dice. So this is when I think I started working at the company in February of 2002. So I started collecting since then. Unfortunately, I did not have a copy of the metal dice from January, so I don't have Home Game Hat Trick. But if you guys remember, it was a set that looked like soccer balls and was insane. And the D20 was so round because it was like a soccer ball, which we're not bringing those back, I don't think. But they were fun, unique for sure. But yeah, Carmine Kiss, I'll just show you. So this is the first 10-piece polymer set. The mold has changed since then a little bit. We get our molds remade every once in a while to get them freshened up. Some changes get done. Different manufacturers have different like logos of ours that we've like changed or moved throughout the years. So these are fun. 2 years old. Well, no, almost 3 years old now. But yeah, Carmine Kiss. Glittery, gold glitter, gold micro glitter, gold inking, beautiful red. Another red set. Yeah, gorgeous. So that was my first 10-piece dice set, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, as you can see, we had a lot of options in here. These guys, we did a couple of these, this style. We've also done this in green and pink. The pink was called Zombie Food because it looked like brains, and I think that actually might be, yeah, that's in the 2023 box, which I also have next to me. But yeah, so lots of glitter, bright glitter. We did this one, it's called Limoncello. It looks like limoncello. What's another fun one? Oh, these still hugely popular, and as a matter of fact, we just got a restock of these in because it's very seasonally thematic. But Lump of Coal, you guys might recognize from the website. This is an example of a set that we brought to Subbox that we fell in love with because it's black like our souls, and we decided to keep it in stock on the site. So this one's, we just restocked it, like I said, for the holidays, and there's no plans to stop stocking it. So if you want matte black, or if you want your dice to be murdered out, like I think that guy from that show used to say, then this is your set. And this one actually, I think it's just got my fingerprints all over it. I was gonna say it looks a little shiny, but I think that's just for me. But yeah, it's very matte black, and it's got like a cool texture. If you have had, or if you have any of our Monster Parts sets like Worm Poison or Orc Blood or Naga Hide, they have the same texture. But yeah, so anyway, and then yeah, we've done the cards pretty much since then. I think Dylan started doing the cards right around that time of beginning of 2022. So same thing. Oh, this one's fun. This was like supposed to be a Christmas set. We named it Merriment. Da-da-da. But everyone agreed when it showed up that it kind of just looked like the Mexican flag, or like the Italian flag, or like, I don't know, a drink of some kind, like a mint julep maybe. So that was an adventure in like naming and copy. Of course, Merry Mint was a great compromise for Maria because it does kind of look like a mint julep, but was still very much, red and green seasonal fun. So yeah, sometimes, we like design it in your head and you pick out the colors and everything, and then it shows up and you're like, it's not bad, but it's not what we had in mind. So that's a lot of fun. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you sort of a spread here. If there's any like questions, I know that Maria's in the chat, so she will be able to help you out. Are there any teasers for the advent calendar? I see. Let me think real quick. I don't think I have anything I can show you offhand, but I can tell you that we have an engraved wooden die in the advent calendar that I am very happy about. It is, it is not a D20, I'll tell you that much. And it's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun to figure out. Oh, and Maria mentions there is a Daggerheart themed day in there. Daggerheart I was unaware of before Maria brought it up, so that was all her happening for the advent calendar, which we're very thankful for. But yeah, Daggerheart new system, if I'm not mistaken. And so we included a day's worth of dice in the advent calendar that is specifically designed for the Daggerheart system. So that's a lot of fun. Of course, they're still just dice, so you can use them for other things too, but they were designed for that. All right, just real quick, this is 2020, what did I say that was, 2? This is 2023. This is the 2023 box. This was a year of, partially into a lot of new metal molds for us. So Dylan has been like slaving away at designing metal molds for the last 2 years, basically. We just, we realized that custom metal dice were like becoming sort of our niche. So we're putting a lot of creative effort into them. And that includes Dylan designing the 3D models for the molds from the ground up. So this was definitely not the first that he's done, but this was an early, like, uber creative one. This is someone's idea at the office. I don't remember who. Maybe it was Dylan. Came up with the idea to do a treasure map. I swear to God, where's the X? Which is kind of silly. I can just follow the path. But if you follow the path all the way around the die, you can find where X marks the spot, and that's the high side on each die. And it happens on every die, so you can go start at one and work your way. I have to really make an effort to do this here because everything's backwards. But anyway, you can see the path takes you around to the high side, which is an X. So lots of fun. You guys have probably already seen these. They're on our site. We offered them in like 5 different colorways, I think, maybe 4. But yeah, they're awesome. Especially there's one called Jolly Roger, which is, I think it's like a bright silver with like an orange and red mix enamel on for the numbering and the paths. So cool. Anyway, so yeah, this year there were a lot of new metal molds. We also did this one. I designed this one like kind of like I did it in Illustrator as like a concept, and then Dylan brings it to life as a metal mold. So this is a Raven Queen. It's got feather texture, and once again, you know, when we come up with these ideas, our first direction for these is to get them into the sub box so that our subscription users, subbers, can get the first dibs basically on all of our new ideas. So yeah, this is another good reason to sign up for the subscription box. You get like first eyes on everything, you get first eyes on everything pretty much bar none. But a lot of our creative energy goes into these metal molds now. And some are more successful than others. Actually, we only have 2 brand new metal molds in here. So this just must be when we just started. Unfortunately, I'm still working on getting a box for 2024. But you guys have been with me for a few of those, so you've seen some of the ones that have come out this year. And then this is fun. This got released in 2023's box, looks like for November. Bounty Dice. That's the one and only time we've done these. That was a mess, and you couldn't even see it. But they're a lot of fun. They're great cat toys. You roll them in your bathtub and your cats can chase them around. And we came up with 3 styles for them. This blue one is Chaotic Neutral. Then we had a Chaotic Good in purple and gold, and then a Chaotic Evil in black and white and neon green. So lots of fun. This is not a great example of something to show you actually, because this did come out in a sub box, but this kind of thing right now would not come out in a sub box. We would just go straight to the site with this, because it's not a metal set or a 10-piece polymer set. So everyone forgive me for showing this off, but this is more like, and this is the coffee mold I was talking about earlier. This is more like what you could find. This was our caramel cortados for bad kids, which is a reference to a TTRPG podcast show. I think they animated some of it. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, so I guess, here's the Snow Mercy. So whoever got I think it was BV Dub, you'll be getting a set of this Snow Mercy. Yeah, alright, well, I think that's about it. If anybody has any questions, always feel free to ask. You can try asking in the chat while I'm streaming, and if Maria's here, she'll help you. And if she's not, then I will do my best, I promise. Let's see. Just signed up for monthly metal. Awesome. Legend Eric. If you signed up this is important. So I get this question a lot, because I do the customer service, and so I get all the emails from you guys. And for you guys, or for anyone watching later, the schedule that we try to stick to for our subscription products is if you sign up, or if your subscription is renewed in a month, so let's just say November. So Legend Eric, you just signed up November 19th. You can expect your first box at the end of the month that you signed up. So we do all of our shipping for our subscription boxes during the last week of the month that they were either ordered or renewed in. Renewals go through on the 11th of every month. That's like billing stuff. There's a reason for that, and I'm not it's not that I'm not privy to it. I think I was just told once and I completely forgot, but it's like has to do with money and planning or whatever. But the renewals go through on the 11th of every month, and then we ship during the last week of every month. And we can't give that an exact day because that day can shift depending on the month. So, but yeah, we definitely try to get them out. We have had setbacks in the past. Sometimes just USPS hates us, or shipping from our manufacturers hates us, or half the office comes down with COVID and there's only 6 of us to start with, so that can really kill us. But for the most part, we ship during the last week of the month, and so you'll receive yours if you're in the US also during the last week of the month, or if you're overseas, sometimes in the beginning of the following month. So yeah, I need to get that up on the website, and I will at some point, the schedule, because I get that question a lot. Yeah, so I think that's it. I don't see any more. I'm bummed I missed the advent calendar. Oh, Dicey Mango, I'm so sorry. I'm bummed you missed it too. We are definitely coming back with it next year, and we have unbridled imagination. So right now there are huge plans for next year, and as we get into 2025, we'll see how many of those crazy ideas we can actually hit, but hopefully some of them. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It'll be good regardless, because the product itself is definitely great. But yeah, so stick around for 2025. Sorry you missed it this year. Also, conventions, just like a heads up, conventions are a good time to get yours early. If you could hit us up in a convention in August, September, we start bringing them to conventions before we even put them up on the site usually, just because to put them up on the site we have to do photos and create a page and all that stuff. But pretty much as soon as we bring them in, we're like, all right, let's take 50 to conventions. So it's a good plan if you can to catch us there. All right, I don't see anything else, so I think I'm going to call it. I've got 3 of you are going to email me for your prize, and I think that's it. If you have any more questions, Maria says, also Subbox people usually get the first heads up for our pre-sale event. Oh, absolutely. So our Subbox people usually get heads up about big deliveries, period. We try to feed you guys, if you're a subscriber, then you're a monthly customer for us, and so we like to do good by you as much as we can by giving you guys the first heads up about new products, including pre-sales for Advent, so you guys get the blast first. Part of that is to spread it out so that not everyone's flooding at the same time, but part of it too is you guys are, like I said, our ride or dies, so we like to give the love back where we can. Okay, I think that's it. I've been rambling for 40 minutes, so I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Next week we will be back. I did have an exciting thing to talk about next week, but it's actually getting pushed a week, so I'll come up with something. We'll do something fun next week. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for participating in the crazy cool down roll-off. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for looking at my dice. I just ordered 2 new boxes, so I'll have 2024's dice in boxes soon. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. And have fun. Have a great week. Be safe. It's not Turkey Day yet. I'll tell you Happy Turkey Day next week. And happy rolling. All right. Bye, everybody.